Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be reviewing AULA F75 mechanical keyboard. I've been using this keyboard for almost 4 months now. Very impressed by its performance. It's one of the best value for money keyboards in the market right now. I purchased it from AULA India website for around rupees 6500. It usually sells for around 69 US dollars. If this keyboard is not available in your country, you can order it from Banggood, China. They ship products all over the world. They can even deliver the product in India. You may incur a custom duty though. So if the keyboard is available in your local market, better to just buy it from there. In India, it's even available on Amazon. This is the keyboard's original box. I'll quickly show its contents. Quick start guide. Manual will also be present inside the keyboard. This is the keyboard's cable, type C to type A. It's not braided, but it's of very good quality. I used the cable to connect my mobile phone to my PC, was able to charge the mobile phone, also transfer data over it. A charger was also included with this keyboard. This is the cable for it, type C to type A. Output rating 5 volt and 2.4 ampere slow charger. Original bill. This keyboard comes with 1 year of warranty, so keep the bill in a safe place. And then we have this extraction tool that can be used to remove the keycaps and switches. Just pull them out. I'll demonstrate this in the later part of the video. 4 extra switches. I have the Leobog Reaper switch variant of this keyboard. Let me show you the switch. The keyboard switches are hot swappable. This means you can install different switches. My keyboard comes with Leobog Reaper switches installed. It's a smooth linear switch. Does not produce any clicky sound. Nor does it produce any bumpy feedback. It is ideal for gaming. Has an actuation force of 45 gram. Total travel distance of 3.6 mm. The other switch variants for this keyboard include TTC Crescent and Icewind. Both of them are linear switches, but they have a slightly lower actuation force, around 42 grams. I did not want that. Switches with a lower actuation force are prone to accidental inputs when we are just resting our finger on a keycap. Last but not least, we have this plastic cover, very useful. It keeps the dust away from the keyboard. When you're not using the keyboard and the keyboard is placed in the open, just install this plastic cover. Now these Leobog Reaper switches are rated for 70 million clicks, but dust particles very easily accumulate under the keystrokes around the switches and can cause them to fail prematurely. So do not take the risk. This keyboard has multiple color variants. I have the Cedar green one. The key selling point of this keyboard is that it produces an amazing talkie sound right out of the box. No modifications required. Just listen to this. The sound in the middle area is slightly creamier than the sound around the edges. To achieve this amazing sound, 5 layers of sound dampeners are used in this keyboard. It's a gasket mounted structure which provides a dampened sound and feel to the keyboard. Gasket material is inserted between the keyboard plate and the keyboard housing on both top and bottom sides. The gasket material acts as a cushion, reduces vibrations, provides a soft typing experience, and also produces a dampened sound. F75 comes with a 75% layout. 80 keys are present. All of the function keys are present along with the arrow keys. Delete, page up, page down, and even end keys are present. These are double shot PBT keycaps with cherry profile. Just pull out a keycap. Use the tool like this. Very easy to pull out a keycap. Unfortunately, the keycap is not shine through, but the keyboard's lighting is very vibrant, so that should not be a problem. I'll just install it back. As simple as that. Now I'll show you how to change the keyboard switch. I'll be installing this Otemu blue switch that came with my Red Dragon DT keyboard. First we need to remove this Leobog Reaper switch. There is a small opening around the top and bottom edges of the switch. You just need to insert the tool's clips inside these openings like this and then pull out the switch. There you go. The process is that simple. See, these are the openings that I was talking about. Base of the switch. I'll be installing this Otemu blue switch now. Place it correctly. like this. Push it in. There you go. I'll just pull out a keycap from a Red Dragon keyboard. Install it in AULA F75. Why not? There you go. OTMU blue switch produces a clicky sound upon actuation. It also produces a bumpy feedback. Just listen to this sound. Wow. Can hear the click. Leobog Reaper switch now. So smooth, linear, creamy, slightly talky है, more talky, clicky. The keyboard comes with this rotary knob. I'll be honest, it's a bit flimsy. You can see it wobbling. This knob supports two modes, office and gaming. You can change the mode by pressing and holding the knob for about 3 seconds. In office mode, the knob can be used to change the volume. Can also be used to pause or play videos and songs by pressing the knob once like this. In gaming mode, the knob can be used to increase or decrease the RGB lighting brightness. Pressing the knob will change the RGB lighting effect. This keyboard comes with 16 RGB presets. The RGB lighting is very bright. I'll just show you this. RGB effects will be clearly visible even during a bright sunny day. Cycle through the effects. Yeah, these are north facing LEDs, as you can see. This is the RGB lighting with the keycaps installed. In order to change the RGB lighting color, you just need to press the hotkey combo FN plus tab. Windows software support is available for this keyboard. Using the software, we can change the RGB color. Can also set custom colors. In order to change the RGB lighting effect, need to press the hotkey combo FN plus reverse slash. See, this keyboard even supports music rhythm based RGB lighting. Can be set via the software. Back to single color. In order to change the brightness level of RGB lighting, just need to press the hotkey combo FN plus up or down key like this. This is full brightness, zero brightness, full brightness again. Change the RGB lighting. In order to change the speed of the RGB lighting effect, need to press the hotkey combo FN plus left or right directional key like this. See, speed increase, reduce the speed, pattern slowed down. Now you can check the keyboard's battery by pressing the hotkey combo FN plus B like this. Keys from 1 to 0 will light up green in color depending on the keyboard's battery level. In my case, it's from 1 to 6. This means 60% of battery is remaining. When the charge is very low, the color will change from green to red. This keyboard comes with a rechargeable battery having a capacity of 4000 mAh. According to AULA, it will last for around 17.5 hours with all RGB lighting effects enabled. Without RGB lighting effects, the battery should last for around 267 hours. My own personal experience has been very good. The keyboard easily lasts for weeks without charging. An LED indicator for the battery is also present. It will blink continuously when the charge is low. This LED indicator is for caps lock key. Although the keyboard is made out of plastic, it does not feel flimsy at all. Keyboard weighs around 1 kilo. It's on the heavier side. Feels very premium. This is the back side. We have 4 rubber feet, 2 kickstands with rubber feet. You can use these stands to elevate the keyboard. Look at that cream color. This keyboard supports 3 modes of connectivity: wired, 2.4 GHz band wireless, and Bluetooth. Wired and 2.4 GHz band wireless mode support 1000 Hz polling rate, and the Bluetooth mode supports only 125 Hz polling rate. I would not recommend the Bluetooth mode for gaming. No latency will be present in the wired and 2.4 GHz band wireless mode. Left, right and bottom sides of the keyboard are completely blank. On the top side, you will find this 2.4 GHz band wireless USB dongle. This is the housing for it, and this is the toggle switch. Give you a better angle. Using this toggle switch, we can change the mode of the keyboard: Bluetooth, wired or 2.4 GHz band wireless. Type-C port for the purpose of charging the keyboard or using it in wired mode. When you set the mode to wired, the keyboard will stop charging. It will be powered up by the wire itself. It's time for the sound test. I'll start typing on F75. The typing experience on this keyboard is just amazing. These keys are so soft and smooth to press. I play a lot of competitive games on my PC. Often have to type a lot in chat. You know how competitive games are. This keyboard gets the job done. The linear switches with the low actuation force are ideal for gaming for a fast input. But I'll be honest, if you're switching from a keyboard with tactile switches, it will take you some time to get used to these smooth linear switches of AULA F75. In the beginning, you'll end up with multiple accidental inputs. Now I'll be comparing Leobog Reaper switches sound with other switches. And this is Otemi Blue switch. Yeah, this keyboard produces a very hollow sound, not gasket mounted. Clicky sound of the Otemi Blue switch. This Red Dragon keyboard has Wano red switches, linear switches again. No clicky sound. Sound is quite loud for a linear switch. This is Potronics Hydra Trend keyboard that comes with Jixian blue switches. Oh my god. These switches are very loud. Just hear the sound of Leobog Reaper switch now. So it's very important to pick the switch which is ideal for you. Now I'll be connecting the keyboard to my Windows handheld PC, ROG Ally. First I'll be using the Bluetooth mode. Just set the switch to Bluetooth like this. The keyboard supports 3 Bluetooth modes. They can be accessed by pressing the hotkey combo FN+1, FN+2 and FN+3. I'll use FN+1 combo. Press and hold these keys for about 3 seconds. Keyboard will go in pairing mode. You can see blue light is blinking. Just enable Bluetooth setting on your PC. Bluetooth is on. Open Bluetooth settings. Click on the plus icon here. Click on Bluetooth. There's AULA F75 keyboard. Version 5 and 3. I'll select version 5. Connecting. There you go. Process complete. It's working. See. Battery percentage is shown here, 61%. And if you press the hotkey combo FN+B, keys from 1 to 6 will light up. This means 60% battery is remaining. It's very accurate. I'll disconnect from Bluetooth now. Demonstrate 2.4 GHz band wireless mode. First just set the keyboard mode to 2.4G using the switch like this. Now just connect the keyboard's 2.4G dongle to your PC. I'll just connect it to my dock THOCK HB03. Now you need to press and hold the hotkey combo FN+tilde. Yeah, it's working. See. Last but not least, we have the wired mode. Just set the switch to wired in the middle. Now you need to connect the Type-C end of the wire to the keyboard like this in the Type-C slot. Need to connect the USB end of the wire to our PC. I'll connect it to my dock. Remove the dongle. Keyboard should work now. There you go. I'll just demonstrate the rotary knob. Currently it's in office mode and you can see can use the knob to change the volume, mute by pressing the knob, unmute by pressing it again. I'll just switch to gaming mode by pressing and holding the knob for about 3 seconds. Yeah, it worked. I'll just enable the RGB lighting. Change the RGB lighting effect by pressing the knob. See? Change the brightness level by moving the knob. It's working. Very useful. Now I'll be downloading AULA F75's Windows software. You need to connect your keyboard to your PC in wired mode in order to get the keyboard detected by the software. This is a one-time thing only. Once the keyboard has been initialized, it can be configured via the software even in wireless mode. I downloaded the software from AULA India's website. Give its link in the description. Just click on drivers here. This page will pop up. From here you need to select AULA F75 3 mode. Click on it. Click on the 3 dots here. Now click on download. I just scanned the downloaded file on virus total. No virus found. It's completely clean. Thank God. Open the archive file that you just downloaded. Execute this exe file. Make sure keyboard is connected to your PC via wired mode. Select language English. OK. Next. Install directory. Next. I am using the default directory. Install. Process complete. Check this option, run AULA F75 finish. This application will pop up showing the keyboard's layout. This means the connection was successful. Unfortunately, I cannot maximize the application. Everything is looking very small. I apologize for this. Now just click on the keyboard icon here. From this section we can remap the keys. For example, I'll just map A key function to F9 keyboard key. The process is very simple. You just need to select this virtual keyboard's F9 key. Now just select the key you want to map to it from the COM section here. I'll just select A key. Now when you highlight the F9 key on the virtual keyboard, you'll see its current function A. Now just click on the floppy icon here to save the change. I'll just execute this function. Open Notepad, press F9 key. As you can see, A key is getting executed when I'm pressing the F9 key. This is its current function. Resetting the changes is very simple. Just open the software again. Click on the keyboard icon right here. Now click on the reset key right here. Save the changes. That's it. We can even map mouse inputs to any of the keyboard's key. For example, I'll just map left mouse click to the keyboard's F9 key. On the virtual keyboard, select F9 key. Now click on mouse section here. These are the different mouse inputs. Left click, right click, mouse middle button, mouse forward and backward. I'll just select right mouse click. Highlight the F9 key. Yeah, current function, right button. Save the changes. I'll just demonstrate this. In the desktop area, I'll just press the F9 keyboard key. As you can see, right mouse click function got executed. Works very nicely. It's the same thing for the other sections. I'll just quickly go through them. Multimedia, different functions. You can highlight them to read their description. Play, pause, mute, stop, etc. etc. Just map them to any of the keyboard keys. Macro section. Okay, we need to create a macro first. I'll skip this section for the time being. Commands, close, lock computer, undo, save. Key combination. This is very simple. For example, I'll just assign Alt plus F4 key combo to F9 key. So just select F9 key on the virtual keyboard. Now check this box next to Alt. Now click on this rectangular bar and press F4 keyboard key. Save the change. Now when I press the F9 key, AULA F75 software will get closed. And there you go, it worked. Alt F4 combination got executed. And just select F9, reset the function, save. Now I'll show you how to create a macro. Just click on the last icon right here. This is for macro. Now click on the plus icon here. Click on new macro. Name it anything you want. Just name it test. Now you need to click on record and then input the key combo. I'll be typing ABCD. After entering the combination, click on stop record. First I'll click on record, type ABCD. Now click on stop. Delay values are added automatically. Key input is registered only after this delay value. Click on the save icon here. Go back to the keyboard section. I'll be mapping this macro function to the keyboard's F9 key. Select the key on the virtual keyboard F9. Now click on macro section here. Select the macro that we just created, test. From here you can select the functioning of this macro. I have selected the third option, cycle macro only once number has been added. These are the different options. Cycle until the key released, cycle until any key pressed. As I have selected cycle times 1, when I press the F9 key, ABCD function should get executed. Save the change. Let's test this. I have opened Notepad. I'll just press the F9 keyboard key. See, our macro got executed. ABCD only once. Move back to AULA software. Now I'll select this function, cycle until the key released. Save. I'll just press and hold the F9 key. Let's see what happens. Function will get executed. Execution will stop once I release the key, like this. See, using the software you can create multiple profiles for the keyboard. These changes were for profile 1. If you want to create a new profile, just click on the plus icon here. Set the name of this new profile. The process is that simple. The keyboard provides us with 3 additional layers for the purpose of mapping keys. These are the 3 layers, FN1, FN2 and tab. These changes were for the default layer. I'll just switch to FN1 layer. Click on FN1 here. In order to use the FN1 layer keys, you just need to press and hold the FN button on the keyboard and then press any of the keyboard key. For example, I'll be just mapping P key function to the F9 FN1 layer key. Just select FN1 on the virtual keyboard. Now select the keyboard's F9 key. Under the COM section, I'll just select P. Save. Just press and hold the FN keyboard key like this. Now just press the F9 key. As you can see, P key function gets executed. This is the FN1 layer. It's the same thing for FN2 layer, but the keyboard does not have a dedicated key for it. You need to map FN2 key function to any of the keyboard keys. I'll just map it to FN. Click on FN on the virtual keyboard and from the COM section click on FN2. Now when you press and hold the FN keyboard key, FN2 layer will get activated instead of FN1 layer. The functioning of tab layer is different from the functioning of FN1 and FN2 layers. In order to activate any key in the tab layer, you just need to tap it. First we need to enable one setting from the first section. Just click on the first icon right here. From here you need to select tab. Enable tab from here. I'll just reduce its sensitivity to 10. Now go back to the keyboard section. I'll just map W key function to the keyboard's F9 key. This is the keyboard's tab section. F9 selected on the virtual keyboard. From the COM section I'll just select W. Click on save. In the default layer I'll just set Q key function to F9 keyboard key. Select F9. Under COM section select Q. Save. Now when I press F9 key normally, Q key function will get activated, and when I tap the F9 key, W function will get executed. Let's see. Press it normally. Q got executed. Tap F9. W got executed. So this is how the different layers work. Now I'll quickly go to the first section. Just click on the first icon here. Device info, device model, firmware version 11, software version 2, language English, startup, auto run mode disable, entirely up to you. What happens when you exit the application, close or reside in the system tray area. Tab setting already covered. Sleep mode has been enabled. Keyboard automatically sleeps after 5 minutes of inactivity. You can disable sleep from here if you want. Entirely up to you. Next we have a very important setting, debounce. By default it is set to 2 stage. Debounce refers to the delay after a key input is registered. During this delay period, no new input will be registered for that same key. This helps in preventing multiple inputs from getting registered after pressing a key once. Next we have the reset setting. It resets the device to the factory settings. Now click on the LED icon here. Zoomed out a bit to show you the RGB lighting effects. RGB preset can be selected from here. I'll just select sine wave. Brightness and speed can be adjusted using these sliders. Maxed out both of them. Color can be changed from here. Just click on the floppy icon here to apply the change. See, it's working. The most important part here is self-define. Select it. First I'll just disable the RGB lighting effect off. Now select self-define. For example, I'll just set a custom color to F9 and F10 keyboard keys. Select these keys on the virtual keyboard. Red color is selected. I'll just change the color to green. See, this is for F9 key. For F10 key, I'll just select pink color. F9. Yeah. Just save the change. Click on the floppy icon here. Color got changed. F9, F10. For F9, it's green. For F10, it's pink. So this is how you set custom colors. Moving on to the next section. From here we can select the music rhythm based RGB effects. For example, dazzling rock. Enable this toggle on. Now just play any music. Playing cartoon song by NCS. You can see the RGB lighting effect. Music rhythm based. This is how this feature works. See the lights blinking. Just excellent. I measured the keyboard's polling rate using click speed tester. It's not the most accurate method. In order to achieve a polling rate of 1000 Hz, I had to set the debounce rate to 1 stage. Estimated scan rate in wired mode 1000 Hz. Shortest key press 1 millisecond. Estimated scan rate in 2.4 GHz band wireless mode again 1000 Hz. Shortest key press 1 millisecond. In Bluetooth mode, got a scan rate of around 500 Hz, shortest key press 2 milliseconds. This is why I warned you about its accuracy. But when it comes to real world usage, latency is not a problem in any of these modes when using this keyboard. It even supports N key rollover. This means when you press multiple keys together, all of the inputs will get registered. I forgot to mention this earlier. The switches and stabilizers are pre-lube. The stabilizers are of very good quality, no rattling issue at all. In the end, I would say it's one of the best value for money keyboards available in the market right now. Produces an amazing talky sound right out of the box, no modifications required. The linear switches are very soft and smooth to press. The typing experience is very good. Battery life is excellent. The rotary knob is very handy, can be used to change the brightness levels and volume. 3 modes of connectivity are present, wired, wireless and Bluetooth. 80 keys are present, including all of the function keys, page up, page down, delete and end. Even the arrow keys are present. This is 75% layout. The switches are hot swappable, and the best part is it's very easy to remove a switch. You don't need to apply any excessive force. I was able to install an Ultimo Blue switch in this keyboard. It's compatible with Windows, Linux, Android and even Mac OS. On Windows, you'll be able to configure the keyboard using AULA software. You'll be able to change the RGB lighting effects, set custom colors, create macros for the keyboard, even remap the keys, access different shortcut layers, change the debounce setting, etc, etc. Everything has been demonstrated in this video. So that's it with the video guys. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.